Hi, it's Romola, and this video is talking about the use of oracle cards and why I find them so helpful at all to support your energy, to support what's going on for you and be able to tap into your intuition and guidance. So I use them a lot on my marketing because I love using them. I love different cards, the different messages, the imagery. I love the clarity that I can get from them and the clarity that people get when I do the little free card readings on the page. They resonate with people and I love that. And sometimes it's great to go externally and ask somebody for a reading and get that help and support and be able to look at it from outside in. But actually the bigger gift with oracle cards is being able to tap in to what is going on within yourself, within your own energy. And that is a really powerful tool. So there's different ways of doing this, but one thing that I like to do is, I might just have a deck of cards. This deck is the Colette Baron Reid map book, and that's just because I happen to be using this at the moment. So I'm just getting used to the cards. So let's just tap in. If I just click this and just give them a little shuffle and just see what do I need to know today? What am I that I might not be seeing? Okay, so I just do a basic sort of shove together, and then at some point I'll choose the one on the top. So I have got this one that's come up today. So this is what do I need to know? What am I not really seeing? And this is Bone Collector. Now, Bone Collector is somebody who goes and collects all the little attributes, all the bones that have been left trailed behind from this life and past life. And it's not just bones, I'm not talking about physical body, but things that we lose, things, energies that we get left, that we perhaps change ourselves. When we change ourselves to be somebody else, to fit into something else, we are losing elements of our energy, of our soul self, of our deep self. And that's, to me, what the Bone Collector does, is they're a person that they'll go back and they'll pick all those elements back up and hold them in a space for you. So this message to me is, for me, it's about recognizing what has been left behind. I can choose to collect my energy and bring it all back into this here and now. And it might even be future bones. There might be stuff that, when we have that anxiety, we are going into the future and we are, living scenarios in the future that can affect us now because we're not fully present. So 100% of my energy is not necessarily right in this moment where I'm recording this video. Some of it's going to be in the past, some of it's going to be in the future, some may even be in different parallel lines that I'm working in. And that's just really the Bone Collector. This is telling me that perhaps I wasn't seeing where my energy is maybe a little bit scattered, and I need to call in on this energy through myself, through meditation around a Bone Collector, to collect back those bits of me that I'm ready to reintegrate to become the truer self that I am. Now that's the message that's come up for me today, and that's what I love about them. And what I can do is I can then take my journal and sit down and perhaps write about what would the Bone Collector want to collect? Which elements would I wish to reconnect him to myself? What would I want to leave? What do I want to take on? What's there for healing? And the thing that's coming through for me as I'm saying this is the Ho'oponopono prayer. So the thank you, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, or whichever order you wish to do it in. And that allows me and that's about me. It's about thanking myself, forgiving myself, apologising to myself and saying I love me. And that helps integrate and clear the energies that I'm sort of reabsorbing, if you like, to be more present here, to be more fully here on my journey, to fully engage in what I want to do. So I have my message from the card. I would sit down, I could do some journaling. Like I say, a practice might come up. I might when I'm journaling or just thinking, I might find that actually an essential oil might come up to my mind, thinking, or a spray. I'm sat on my desk, I've got this joy spray, and I might think actually that might be the one I need to use. I might think, do you know what, my neck is really sore, and my neck is my alta major, sort of at the base. That's quite sore. Maybe I need to go and get the spray and have a go at that, or a spray, and cleanse that. So, but it all comes down to time, and I think that's why, again, I like the oracle cards. Is I have to stop. I have to say, right, what do I want to know? Shuffle the cards, and get the message. And that's why they can be such a powerful tool, because actually you're stopping, and that is a powerful thing for ourselves. And why the oracle cards are such an important part, I think, of, well, they are an important part of my program and my courses and my memberships and things, is because it allows you to start tapping into your inner self, to your messages. So yes, you're using an outside tool to get them, to get a message, to get a image, to get maybe some clarity, but it's what you do with that information afterwards. You tap into it, you do the journaling, you maybe sit and think, you maybe go for a walk and ponder, you may you just pay attention to what's coming up around that as to what you need, what the next steps will be. But it all starts with stopping and pulling the oracle card to start with, and that's really why they are such an important part of the role. Also, with the oracle cards, is they show you things that perhaps you don't want to see. Maybe your shadow. I use the word shadow side, but not necessarily shadow side, but just things that perhaps you're not fully aware of in your conscious mind. Perhaps they've just dropped down into your subconscious. Perhaps the things that you that you're not fully aware of, but actually they are playing a role. They're playing out in some level, and the oracle cards can help just give you that glimpse that you can then take the action. So any tool is good, but it all comes down to taking the action. And the action with oracle cards isn't shuffling and choosing a card. That's Bone Collector again. I wasn't sure. What are the chances of that? Obviously, really going to have to look at this card and read the book and see what else is there. It's the action is not choosing the card and looking at the card. The action is around the information within the card, within the energy of the message. What is this saying that needs to happen? And this is the start of the journey, and this is why my signature program's connection is all about you. So we start off by really connecting into you, to your energy, what's going on around you, before we start looking around what's the spaces that you're living in, that you've got around you that's affecting you, your family, pets, friends that are in your sphere of influence and affecting your energy. But it all comes down to you, because you need to understand what's going on for you and what tools you have and use to support your energy, and what you put in place before you start moving out and looking at the ripple effects that are coming into you, but also you're sending out to people. And this really is a journey, and this is really the journey of connection. Why there's 10 they're not 10 pathways, they're 10 steps on a journey, really sort of like a circle going round, but you are always in the centre, and like a spiral, that each time you pass these things, you might have the same situation or a similar issue that comes up, but actually you are slightly different. You have done something differently, so you will approach that or see that slightly differently. You might have a different tool that you can use to support your energy. You might have better boundaries that allow you to step away or change things. So this is the journey of connection. It starts with you, it goes within you, and helps you along your path of life. Also, was with a connection. So as well as the study side and the prompts, the tools within that, there is one-to-one sessions. There's 10 of them. So every other week we have one, and we look at clearing your energy. So either around the particular step that we're on, or we will look at something, if something particular is coming up, we can look at clearing the energies around that. So we can look at clearing the emotions that are coming up, any limiting beliefs that are there, fears, because fears just drive everything. I mean, we live in a time, and we have done for a few years now, where fear is a major driver affecting people, affecting their emotional and mental health from every age, from small children to to the elderly. I know in my family alone, generationally, the last few years has been really tricky because of fears. And what else can we do? Fears, emotions. Different. I've got lots of different tools that we can use. So I use energy editing, which is based around kinesiology and acupressure points. We use the emotion code as well. These are quick and simple. You don't need to go into the depths of the issue itself. We can release. We don't need that therapy talky side to actually clear and release these things. We can just choose the path, choose the words, allow them to be released. And this is what's making this journey, the connection, really so powerful, because we are I'm introducing you to yourself, to your journey, to your path, clearing the path with you, clearing your energy, and allowing you to look at how you're shaping the environment and the world that you live in through yourself, through your own glasses, through your own vision. And that is what is so really, really important. And that really is why oracle cards are so important, I think, to a daily practice to enjoy, because they tap into a part of you, your higher self, your guides, whatever, and they just give you a bit of clarity that perhaps wasn't being seen at that point. So if you have any questions, either about oracle cards or about the connection program, if you want to talk to me about that, then please do. I am now off to look at this bone collector card. There's loads of things here. There's hairs, there's peacock feathers, there's a clock that's at 10:10. Isn't our clock's always at 10:10? Why are clocks always at 10:10? And I'm going to have a look and just see what this card is wanting me to know. What am I not looking at? What am I not seeing? And what do I need to see today? So I wish you a beautiful day and take care.